this block. We need that one. Paste, load, there we go. There's just a bunch of obsidian. Okay, this is fucking slow, what the fuck. But at least it doesn't lag nearly as much, since it's only one block. And yeah, the energy doesn't get consumed because I don't actually have any blocks. Empowered emeradic is not possible, but we can go all the way to 7 already. I'm gonna consider it. For now, I want to do Gaia. Like, there's an actually good reason for me to work on mana production and actually do the tech part. By the way, I'm currently at 56 hours played. Almost 57. Basically, what I will want is a permanent harvest moon. In terms of mob spawning, not in terms of this. Basically, I will want mana production. For the mana production, I want 32 floating entropiniums. Mana lenses. I like potency more. Then Gaia spreaders. And that's already the bulk of what I need. Everything else should be cheap or easy. Potency, velocity, and a slime ball. Misty plates. Luckily, I can just do iron plates there. Currently, the only thing I'm missing is the Mage's work table. That's good. It's gonna be 8 per terrasty ingot. We both know that dark oak wood works too. Oh, I don't have enough gold leaves, do I? Well, that can be changed. I feel like I should actually start with the dimension mention. Build the base. I don't even know if the beacon needs to be active. 1, 2, here. And there we go. Anyway. The Gaia Guardian does have a damage limit. Strength doesn't do nearly as much here as it usually does. But I definitely already want it active because there will also be a second phase. Also, I just noticed that the recharge of the buffer, of the battery buffer, is actually high enough to for me to consistently keep it up without recharging the battery, without recharging the main buffer. That's very interesting. That basically means I have infinite strength as long as I keep the gun in my offhand. Yeah, no need to worry about any of you. Okay, that's a lie. I should probably actually worry about you. Like, I won't die, but I absolutely don't want to get flung out of the arena because then the fight would end. Bye. I also don't want any fireballs flung towards me because that would then destroy the drops. Holy shit, I'm so glad once I'm no longer taking knockback. Yeah, of course you're running away. Good. Oh, you, my dear. Have just given me glowstone armor. By the way, as you maybe saw, the Gaia Guardian can destroy blocks. The Dimension Dungeons, I feel like I want that. Yeah, I feel like I actually want that. I also want the door to Limbo. Public Pocket Dimension, Personal Pocket Dimension, why not? Oh yeah, I have no idea why the Spectre Dimension is behind the caverns. Back to Chapter 2. multiple lesser teleports, for example, to the docker, to energy production, things that I don't want its own room for. Which means that we are at a total of 31. Though I absolutely feel like I should start with the dock hut, just so my docks aren't in the way and cannot be pushed off. And for easy transportation this time, just to actually make sure that I can also place them where I want them to be, I will want some soul vials. Luckily those are pretty easy. By the way, this is not regenerating because it has life remaining 5. It only regenerates once there are 5 durability left. So soul vials I can use to just pick them up and then sit them back down wherever I want. They will keep all of their stats, including their blightedness. Looking for good planks for a dog hut is actually very hard. The issue is, I cannot exactly really breed trees yet. Because the pollen collector, first of all, requires the game's HPs, and second of all, requires a power Diamatine. And then there are definitely also a bunch of things that just don't feel right at all. I think I'm gonna go with Umbrella Tree from Misty World. I don't even know which island type they spawn in. Actually, wait, why don't I make a Nature's Compass first? Why do I still need the Industrial Squeezer? Speaking of Immersive, well, the Arc Furnace doesn't really matter, but the Crusher does. Speaking of, for the Arc Furnace, we need Arc Furnace Electrodes. So we need the Industrial Squeezer for that. And yeah, it's literally just those two. Okay, perfect. Wait, how do I have 14 Receptacles of Souls by now? What? Ooh, wait a second. And there we go. The weather will soon... Is this really gonna take that long? Oh my god. Oh no, there it goes. Okay, okay. Oh, because it's full, that's the issue. That's why it's actually exploding now. How do I feel about making exactly one more Interrupinium for now? And just doing the same setup in the Nether, just so I can actually start generating some Sunstone. There we go. Oh, it's raining now. Still doesn't help me. Oh, it's thundering now. Still doesn't help me. Yeah, Peace Candle might help. I could actually look for one. Right. It requires this. That's why I cannot see it yet. We now have this, and this now unlocked a bunch more chapters. What I should probably instead do then is just go to all of the villages and search for churches. Yep, there we go. I will need a bunch of those. Sadly, they aren't craftable. Okay, so all of those villages, and all I got are 2. And I need to somehow cover a very big area. Well, I mean, placing one here should already help then. And now here? I actually don't know. Also, obviously, the candle only keeps mobs away 48 blocks. Which means that I will still get masses of zombies coming after me. You, okay. Now, theoretically, this should... No, it does not. Okay, perfect. This does, however. And now use this to rotate it, and this to finish it. Lovely. A tank here would make sense. Huh. Now that is interesting. Why are my solar panels not producing? I actually do not know what the issue is. Okay, whatever, I guess? And I also still need the restructurer. And here it is. Perfect. It requires... Well, that was a quest too, wasn't it? Yep. Pink Essence, which is more Gaia Stone. And gold. I mean, I could also use Pyrite. Pyrite can be used for glittering. Aura Residue can be used for shining. And those are the 2 things that I need for this. And Pyrite is better than everything in all 3 things it can do, actually. Because there's also the Bismuth, which can be used for nulling. Now, nulling is not going to be important, because nulling is used in the Purifier, which is not necessary for anything. Or I could go back into the Gaia dimension and actually look for some Pyrite ore now, since I have both Scanner and Fortune. It's not affected. Of course, it's not affected by looting. By fortune. Why would things that should be affected by fortune be affected by fortune? Oh, Oh, hell yeah, White, that's furnace. I can actually do this to get masses of pig essence very easily. Oh god, White, I will need a bunch of relic ore now. Huh. Which means going back into Atum and hopefully finding some. Relic ore, perfect. All I need is scepter and necklace, so I will need a bunch of dirty necklaces, a bunch of dirty scepters. Journey map? Are you alright? And suddenly you actually get something out of those. Including the gold necklace I need for this. I definitely need to look for more of those, sadly. Those are mostly relics that you cannot exactly do anything with. No, I still need more. Ooh, dates, hell yeah. Ooh. Yes. White click with a pickaxe, that was it. And we can do the boss, lovely. Ooh, yes. Place for the torches, if you have unlit ones you can light them up. And then white click the sarcophagus. Anyway, now I can open it again and get the loot, including one bloody scepter and one relic. You should repair yourself. There we go. Oh, it is charged. I can no longer use it because I don't have any energy. God damn it. Nope, it did not. The only issue is I need the dirty scepter. I need the golden scepter. But I guess I could work on some other things first for now. Yep, here you at least also get more saplings back. Ugh, okay, that's unfortunate. That is even more unfortunate. Oh yeah, right. Mana diamonds, I can now use those. Oh, perfect. Now, there are only two things we are still missing. Everything else is either in here or in here. And those are the Tektite, and it's the Golden Scepter. Luckily, the Golden Scepter is only needed in the final step, so I can already do everything else other than the Golden Scepter, and then go back to trying to find the Golden Scepter. Well, actually, I could increase it to this, which would then burn 40.5. I basically need everything I have of these. What happens once this one's out? Does it also consume a pink goo? I think what it does is it mixes the durations. Yes, that's what it does, okay. So since this is 4.5 items, it actually gives the pyrite more burn time. And since that is so easy to get, I might as well also get some pink sludge blocks. It increases it by quite a lot at least. And even more if I now switch to the blocks of pyrite. Block of Tektite, lovely. And that's all of the easy things. Right, then it's you and a bunch of you. 1, 2, 4, 8, there it is. God damn it, I was too quick again. I need to put all of you in. Oh, right. This is items. This is fluid. And now it's just the golden scepter left. Ooh, got Peter far from them. This is a list of all of the artifacts. This is just the alternative, because in multiplayer the boss quest might not trigger correctly. And since there's no one consistent item that you can only really get from the boss, I had to write down a list of all of them, but of course you can get them from Relic or 2 with a very low chance. And just like in Nagaske, you can thus skip the boss. Ah, perfect. There we go, we finally have it. I think it didn't work, yeah. You cannot search for mods like that. You can search by source. And with that I can now easily search for biomes. Let's say Cold Boulder. Oh. Oh, it's still looking at border. Well, Cold Boulder is right here though, so that works. Is life foggy? I don't think we'll be finding things here. We do have desert here. Life Furry, Life Forest Deceiver. We still have plains and swamplands. Swamplands. Trembling. Swampy. This looks like the place. Oh, desert, jungle, plains, swampland. Which one did I not have? Did I really have all of them? Wait, desert is still missing, actually. Ah, here we go. Umbrella. Ugh, is it really only that? Ah, perfect. Well, that's why we have this, I guess. But I do the keys. There was downstairs? Yep, downstairs. And we are in here. Wait, does this one also have a damage cap? That's annoying. There we go. Constant visibility while sneaking. Yeah. There we go, that's both now. That really wasn't necessary. Well, I'm going for 100%, so yes, it was necessary. Speaking of, I might want to make the spinning wheel then. No need to do more than one of each though. I have both the arcs now. In this version there wasn't quality yet. Spinning wheel. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Like that, okay. So just hold right click with the item, got it. I mean, I probably could have phrased this quest better. Right click the top with the input item. It will take multiple clicks per item. The middle number while looking at the recipe is the number of rotations. So this number. And multiple input items per recipe, left number. So yeah, 3 for 1. Swing would have definitely been better, but whatever. I don't need the scrap for anything else. Oh, I didn't realize that this was a recipe that got added. Anyway, mana production. I think it's time now. Right, I wanted to actually, before I do all of that, work on the dimension mention. Right, saplings are another thing here, I forgot already. Oh, that's a bunch. Now I want an angel block. Oh, now that's unfortunate. Oh, so apparently they fall. Oh, this is what it looks like for now. I probably won't change the inner part too much anymore. The only thing I'm thinking about is maybe this one instead of stairs. I want planks here as well. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so far it apparently works, so... is that it? I mean, it is definitely standard construction. I need way more umbrella wood. But I can already start putting my dogs in here. Now, this is a little bit symmetrical, but that's because I can only place the serviles onto the blocks themselves, not in between. And there we go. Yeah, I think I like that. The entrance could maybe be a little bit bigger, but that's only because this is a big dock hut for many small dogs instead of one's normal size dock hut for one big dog. Now I can actually use the space. Okay, so Blood Moon. Peace Candle. Doesn't work. The question is, what is the essence of this dimension? Ooh, the fluid display. I should somehow try to get rid of the smelting on here. But wasn't there? Yes. Does require Soulstone, so no. I guess I can just make another one then. Don't want minus further on this one. I can actually work with that. Wait a second. Alright, that's this. Some free electrum here. And scrapper. There we go. Aurorian glass, which means I will need 3 tanks of moonwort. You do realize that I could actually get rid of you now? Thought so. Suddenly you're very quiet. I don't even know why I'm currently going for the quests again. But I am. Oh my god, it's doing this. And this works too. Similarly to how it works on this, it works on all tanks. Ooh, the moon glass is done. Lovely. Oh, it doesn't consume the archaic glass. That's even better. I thought it did. Anyway, dungeon locator. There we are. And that is the Darkstone key. Let's just do the other 2 dungeons then. No need to actually do them, but why not? I should have enchanted it. I completely forgot it has durability. Is it this? Yes, it is. Here we have an entrance. Ooh, more orbs of absorption. Lovely. And here we go. Boss room. Hi. Of course you are. There we go. Oh my god. It has magnetic 61. It doesn't do shit. It's just funny. Oh, here it is. Moon Temple Lamp. I cannot break them, sadly. I can with what I get from here. Anyway, that's the Moon Gem, which I need for both this, which I don't have these things for anymore. I do have them here, though, so let me just quickly... Here. Moonlight Forge. Here we go. There we go. Going through the small parkour challenge here, which I could absolutely also just cheese. Then we have a small maze section here. Oh, right, you are slimes, you can actually see me, I forgot. Crystalline Sprite, those are gonna be important. Because those drop crystals, and crystals are what we will need later on. Anyway, that's 1/2. And a few free blocks, including Moonglass, by the way. Was it this? Yes. Perfect. Now we got it. Anyway, last boss. And that was that. Queen Shipper can break Aurorian dungeon blocks on right click. We have this. And chapter 2 is now completely finished. And there we go. Yep, sure is. Okay. Those quests will take a little bit longer, especially all of the latex. Oh, a looting one. Hell yes. Really? 117 levels. Jesus Christ. But we now have Sick Touch. Now, all of the around stuff. What I should do first is remove the clay, because I'm no longer planning to use the clay. I will need to somehow... Or I quickly go into the aqua caverns. Now, the aqua caverns are... Actually, I can regenerate them and hopefully they're less shit. I mean, this looks kind of promising. Not where I wanted to end up. And now we get to actually enjoy the aqua caverns. Anyway, I have a ton of white concrete powder to go through, I guess. Mechanical user. And then maybe a mechanical miner to mine them for me. Place block. Oh, that's not how it works. Now that is some bullshit. Place block, and it... Nope. And places 1. Oh, you are kidding me. It's not even affected by gravity. Auto place, auto breaker. These ones hopefully do work. Yeah, the only actual issue here is the black quartz. And even that isn't an issue anymore. Because the only issue we did have was the smoky quartz. It works. This one. And now I can explore a little bit. Ah, here we go. That's what I wanted to see. This is an oil pocket. Well, the best part is, there's nothing here that can hurt me. What can I make? I could make the dynamic... Wait a second, dynamic calculator. I know I cannot make it yet, but I could work on an arc furnace. There's actually something way easier that I could do. Altered fabric. White altered fabric. I would have the white concrete for the walls, the altered fabric for the skybox. Now I will need a bunch of oak wood. So, all of this needs to go one higher. Got it. Like so, and I can then stay access it too. Perfect! Which takes 1000 AF per tick. Oh my god. I seem to have more than enough buffer for now, though. The solar panels do include a buffer by themselves. Which takes about 2000. Now I can see you. Oh yeah, fun fact. Those overgrown netherrack can spawn Knedril Knights. Did it seriously replace those two with overgrown again? Well, that's something. Sure can. Of course the gas screen has vengeance. Why would it not? I don't think I will actually need the gas screen tiers. There are like 10 different things right now that I want to work on. And I'm working on one thing, then stopping that to work on another thing. Like, if this feels like I'm all over the place with my thoughts, that's because I am. Oh, we got lucky. There's the Sunstone. And now I have 10 of them. Let's work on the arc furnace first. I think we have enough now. Steel block acquired. Converted for no actual reason. Why, there's actually something very fun I could do. I could use Corporea. I could absolutely use Corporea. It's pretty cheap too. Hell yeah. And then an item interface. Yes. Wait a second. I will probably want an importer then. I do not want an item interface connecting to this. I want an exporter to connect to that. Item laser relays, that's gonna be 21, isn't it? 21, yeah. I will need a laser wrench, 2 Corporea sparks, 1 master Corporea spark. There we go. Arc furnace acquired. Now arc furnace electrodes in here. It isn't exactly filling up, but we already know what the issue here is then. It thinks it doesn't have any light. I do wonder, does it change its mind if it's daytime here? No, so I do need to visit it. That's unfortunate. I don't know why, but that's one of the reasons why I want to switch to calculator soonish. It does require 5 reinforcement modifiers. But once I have the factorizer, this ain't gonna be an issue at all. Especially because now I can do this, so I could actually work on calculator now. And all I need to do is this. I need to place a master Corporea spark onto a chest, literally anywhere. And the item interface, which is gonna get a normal Corporea spark. The Corporea index, which is also just gonna get a normal spark. Actually, why don't I just replace my flooring in general with dark out wood planks? First one's gonna be you. Just gonna connect you like that. We have a storage system, alright. And what I can do now is see that I still have 862 white concrete. For example. Seeing how this is still just pretty much a carved out entrance, maybe some decoration here, but then this should work. You need to know the name of the things you're taking. Yes, you can also ask like that. That's looking way better already, okay. Oh, that actually solves it. That actually solves it already. Yep, that's lagging. I knew it would, I don't know why I still did it. Now I need to worry about everything being put in before the timer is up in 5 minutes. because then I would lose just about everything. Why is there fire here? There shouldn't be. I think I should worry about these things first then. But it is already starting to get ever so slightly faster, which is good. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we are talking again. Now we are talking. We lost the medium storage crate. Press C. And I can press Control C. And look how easy it suddenly is to get all of the things I need. Shift does a stack. Control does half a stack. Control Shift does 16. I could now either continue working on the Dimension Mansion, which I definitely need to do, or I could work on the Empowerer. How about an Ender Pouch? How about I actually do the Dimension Mansion now? All I want right now is to go into Limbo. That's literally it. So, see ya. All I need is a ton of unraveled fabric. That's better than nothing, at least. Now I need the bone meal to match. Oh, I have more than enough bones, though. Alright. What I actually might want to do then is the copy-paste gadget. That's better, okay. And honestly, I might just want to prepare floors 2 and 3 anyway. Now it shows 2 lines, one with paste, one with blocks. The paste is the alternative 2 blocks. How about I actually go to the hunting dimension then and just kill some spiders? That would work. By the way, this works. I guess I can just quickly do all of these quests, just so they are done. And 10, there we go. There we go. To enter this one, you do need to sneak. And now to kill some spiders. There we go. That is everything we need. Here we go. There we go. Lovely. That's the first 3 floors prepared for the rooms. This is gonna be Misc, so this one I'm gonna work on later. The actually important ones are the others. This is what the rooms will look like for now that do not have a dimension yet. Wait, I could already work on the Rune of Summer. No? Ugh. There they are. What the fuck? Why the explosions? Is that what I was hearing? Wait, we have Melissa's doors. Well, once you have the factorizer, that is when the rabbit hole will actually end. I'm not gonna work on it this episode, though. This episode is about to end. I will basically just... Well, I say about to, but it will take me like another 8 hours. I'm just gonna work on the dimensional dungeon. Now, what I'm gonna do is... I'm gonna use the altered fabric for everything that I'm not filling up with other blocks. So, for example, we have the Dark Forest. Then I do want a small hill in the background, but it's gonna be mostly flat. And basically that's gonna be the foundation. I will need a bunch more grass, luckily that's easy enough to get. Wait, is that actually normal grass? Yeah, it's just biomes. There are certain biomes that don't have normal grass. In this case it's just a biome-specific coloration. Now, the Dark Forest obviously needs Dark Oak. Maybe a handful of flowers might help. Actually, I think it gets sold a little better if I do it from this angle. Maybe something like this? Yes. And this one is gonna be a little bit smaller, one smaller even. And now I need leaves. Let's get some poppy. For some reason I think poppy works with this. Something like there, yeah. Seems reasonable, I would say. Maybe something like this. Yeah, something about this does not make me happy. Yep. Yep, now we are talking. Okay. I still need to fill 2. Okay. That doesn't sell it, though. Maybe once I add the roof... Actually, we move this one, too. Move the other corner one, too, and this might actually already work. If I now add the wall to show that there would be more there, but it's just cut off, this might then just work. Now for this one, I don't really think that changing the wall or the ceiling makes sense. That has something, that definitely has something. Yeah, this definitely says this is the Dark Forest. Very clearly. There's exactly one thing that is missing now, and that is the door. Now I need the materials to build this there. Ooh, now here's a question. How do I actually build Limbo? Because I need to somehow recreate unraveled fabric without using unraveled fabric. So what we have here is on one end, this moss stone. I, first of all, definitely need a better location. This seems like a good spot to also enter chapter 4 actually, so right here, I guess. I did forget to bring an actual door, I just noticed. Then we have you. Let me just quickly place the doors. And now we no longer need this book. Maybe something like this. Oh yeah, I still forgot the door. I don't know what this one does. Is that a search bar or whatever? Let's just boost then, I guess. Nope, never mind. It is absolutely what I want. Definitely not done yet. Definitely not the best house, but also definitely not the worst. It's still missing something up top here. Maybe another layer of oak wood. Ooh, I know. This layer right here. Oh yeah, one very important thing is still missing. The lit redstone lamp, of course. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit too bare. Now, there are definitely a few things that might have helped. For example, the roof one higher, this one lower. This beam and, as such, the height of this room one lower. Would have definitely helped. Busy enough so that does work, I would say. But yeah, with that, we are done with the Dark Forest room. On both sides. I just got an idea what I can add to the dog hut to make it look even better. Foggy Oak is exactly what I want. Like this, yeah, there we go. Nope. Nope. What? I'm placing it here? What the fuck? Yes, it is. Oh my god, not quite sure if I like this overhang, but there's nothing I can do against it. Yeah, like that. There we go. I like that, okay. And Sig is gonna get me some quartz ore. Might just place my setup here, honestly. Nice simple platform. The house would have some reason to actually be here. It's only about 1,000 blocks away. Oh, what a fortress. That's something here, the fluid display. Like, obviously the mansion is not gonna have lava. But lava is part of the Nether, so I need something that simulates lava. There we go. Anyway. There we go. Ooh, iron ladders. Those probably don't burn. No, as sort of a side entrance. Right here. Also definitely gonna try out the large rusty iron double doors, because those might actually look better in the context of the Nether. The dimensions I'm gonna do first are the Mirage dimensions and the Nether. That's because those consume something every time you travel to them. Then I'm gonna do the Chapter 2 dimensions that have their portals somewhere in the world. I want those to not connect. I cannot see shit. We now have the contained void. Oh, it's like that, okay, it looks like something at least. This is Nether. There we go. White blocks are the answer here as well. There we go. For most intents and purposes, it feels like you're actually separated. since this will all be rooms or walls, you won't even notice this wall right there. None of them have anything yet, but they will at some point. Which I'm quickly gonna get to creative and just edit slightly to edit all of the dirt and grass out. Alright, now, let's paste it. And there we go, now we have a slightly different house. Door and door not included. Hi. So the dimensions can be split into two parts. Those who get a whole house and those who get a cave. I guess I do have to work on those quests too. There we go. Now I have a way up and down. Well, at least that will mean that I already have the doors, so that's something. Okay, what the fuck is my mouse doing? What? The hardest part will absolutely be finding a good position. I love the music. You. How about the chapter 3 quests? Still need tin from... yeah, still need a bunch. I can work on that later then. Might as well. Shift, click. Yeah, okay. All the doors are placed for now. Now I just need to make the actual rooms. What I did is I basically just removed the desktop audio itself. Also, the sounds are now a little bit higher. Temporarily. Just while I test this. Now, the thing is, I basically cannot reset any of the cavern dimensions anymore now. Otherwise, I would lose the house. And to stop me from accidentally regenerating them, I'm also definitely gonna remove all of the portals once I'm done here. The water here is definitely not gonna get annoying. Sadly, I don't know if there's any way to actually... Yes, there is a way to easily stop the water from flowing. Quartz glass! There's quartz glass! Peace and quiet. If you want squids, by the way, this is where you get squids that can get removed. For example, this Everdawn portal. Oh yeah. One more thing we need to remove now. All of these. Including all of those. Anyway. Normal right click just fills one. Shift right click fills the entire bucket. You should definitely repair yourself. That really has been a long time, huh? What? No idea what that was, but well, I know that those were infernal particles, but the fuck? Oh, they're back. It's just nothing. Maybe I will wait with this room until I've completed the one below this. Actually, let's do that room then. Oh yeah. The issue here is I cannot place unraveled fabric, because unraveled fabric would just unravel all of the entire dungeon. I know what I'm gonna do. Facades. I'm assuming the facades would require me to actually place cables. I can now combine these. Now I have this, which, yes. And now I can just place this. And everything else will be white. And there we go. Is the music feeling alright? How many giants are there supposed to be by the end of this playthrough? There we go. That's it. Why does it not stay grass? Of course. Close work. I could just use turquoise dirt then. These portals still need to be set up, but all of the main rooms that are currently available are done. So the main rooms that we have for now are Nether and Midnight, Misty World, Aqua Cavern, Huge Cavern, Atum, Dark Forest, Carvenia, Hunting Dimension, Limbo, Skylands, Frost Mountains, Everbright, Everdawn, Glacitus, Gaia, Aurorian, Cavelands, Crown Cliffs, Nightmare, Good Dream, White Desert, a bunch of blocked off rooms that will still be filled in the later chapters. Normal Cavern, Dimensional Doors, Personal Pocket, Public Pocket, Labyrinth, and the Aether. Oh, that is... There we go. There we go. There we go. Mob farms and energy production will definitely need a somewhat bigger area. Mob farms probably less so. I'm gonna keep it short this time because the video is already too long. See you in the next one.